Tesla, Man Out of Time, by Margaret Cheney is an incredible biography of one of the most amazing men of the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Published in 1981. Book summary. Early life and family. Nikola Tesla was born on July 10, 1856, in the village of Smiljan, which was part of the Austrian Empire at the time and is now located in Croatia. He was the fourth of 5 children in the Tesla family, born to George Tesla, a Serbian Orthodox priest, and Georgina Duka Tesla, who was of Serbian and possibly Croatian descent. Tesla's family was very devout, and his father, while a priest, was also an accomplished writer and philosopher. However, despite his intellectual environment, Tesla's relationship with his father was strained. Tesla's father often insisted that Nikola follow in his footsteps and become a priest, but Tesla had no interest in this. Instead, he dreamed of becoming an inventor. His mother, though, was supportive of his intellectual curiosity, and Tesla always credited her for inspiring his passion for invention. Tesla's early childhood was marked by a series of traumatic events. When he was just 5 years old, his older brother, Dane, tragically died in a riding accident. This loss had a profound effect on Tesla and his family, and it is said that it fueled his desire to achieve greatness in his brother's memory. Tesla contracted cholera when he was a child, which nearly killed him, and during his recovery, he was confined to bed for an extended period. This gave him time to read, further developing his fascination with science and technology. Tesla's education was somewhat unconventional, as his father had hoped he would follow in his footsteps and become a scholar of literature and philosophy. However, Tesla was fixated on the sciences. He attended the Technical University of Graz, Austria, where he excelled in mathematics and physics. He went on to study electrical engineering at the University of Prague, but his academic path was not without difficulties. Tesla struggled with the bureaucratic systems at these institutions, and he was ultimately unable to complete his degree. Move to America and early career. In the early 1880s, after working in Europe in various technical jobs, Tesla moved to the United States. He initially arrived in New York City in 1884, with little more than the clothes on his back and a letter of introduction to Thomas Edison, the renowned American inventor who had created the direct current, DC, electrical system. Tesla's arrival in America marked the beginning of his extraordinary journey, but it was also a time of immense challenges and struggles. Tesla worked for Edison in his laboratory for a short period. While working there, he solved a number of problems and improved Edison's DC motors and generators. However, his ideas for a more efficient system of alternating current, AC, were rejected by Edison, who was heavily invested in the DC system. Tesla and Edison's relationship quickly soured, and Tesla left Edison's company. This would be the beginning of Tesla's lifelong rivalry with Edison and his eventual triumph over the DC system with AC power. The alternating current war and innovations. Tesla's development of alternating current, AC, would become one of his most important contributions to the world. He believed that AC could transmit electricity over long distances much more efficiently than the DC system. However, his work with AC initially found little support. Edison, who was invested in DC, mounted a campaign against AC, even going so far as to publicly electrocute animals to show the dangers of alternating current. Despite these attacks, Tesla's ideas were ultimately proven correct. Tesla's breakthrough came when he secured funding from industrialist J.P. Morgan, which allowed him to develop his system further. In 1887, he filed for patents related to the design of an AC motor, and he soon began building the equipment that would lead to the electrification of cities. His work on the induction motor and polyphase system revolutionized the way electricity was transmitted and used. This led to his famous competition with Edison, known as the War of Currents. In 1893, Tesla's system was chosen for the first major commercial power plant at Niagara Falls, marking a significant victory for AC. The successful transmission of power over long distances proved the superiority of AC over DC and marked a milestone in the development of electrical engineering. Further discoveries and wireless transmission. Tesla's work didn't stop with AC power. He continued to make groundbreaking discoveries, including experiments in wireless communication, radio waves, and even radar. In 1891, Tesla invented the Tesla coil, a high-voltage transformer that was used for wireless energy transmission. He also began working on ideas for wireless power transmission, foreseeing a future where electricity could be transmitted through the air without the need for wires. In 1898, Tesla stunned audiences at Madison Square Garden with a demonstration of a remote-controlled boat, showcasing the potential for wireless communication. Tesla believed that wireless transmission could one day enable long-distance communication and the transfer of power without the need for cables. His vision of a global wireless network of communication foreshadowed the technologies we use today, such as radio, television, and wireless internet. Tesla's work on wireless transmission led him to pursue the construction of the Wardenclyffe Tower on Long Island, New York. This ambitious project was intended to be a facility for global wireless communication and power transmission. Unfortunately, due to a lack of funding and mounting financial pressures, the project was never completed. Tesla's financial troubles, in addition to his inability to commercialize many of his inventions, contributed to his increasing isolation and frustration. Later years and personal struggles. Tesla's later years were marked by increasing personal and financial struggles. While his ideas were revolutionary, he struggled to secure adequate funding for his projects. He faced skepticism from the public and the scientific community, and his dreams of creating a global wireless system were never realized. Despite his fame, Tesla died impoverished and largely unrecognized for many of his contributions. Throughout his later years, Tesla lived in relative obscurity. He became more eccentric and reclusive, often speaking of his ideas for future inventions and technological advancements, many of which would not come to fruition during his lifetime. Tesla spent his final years living in the New Yorker Hotel in Manhattan, where he continued to work on various projects and correspond with admirers, though he was increasingly alone. He developed a deep attachment to pigeons, and one white pigeon, in particular, was a constant companion in his later years. On January 7, 1943, Nikola Tesla died alone in his hotel room at the age of 86. His death went largely unnoticed, but his legacy as one of the greatest inventors in history is undeniable. Tesla's contributions to science and technology laid the foundation for much of the modern world, including the development of electricity, wireless communication, and even radar. Legacy. Although Tesla's life was marked by financial ruin and personal tragedy, his work continues to impact the world today. His innovations in electricity, wireless communication, and technology were ahead of their time. After his death, many of his inventions and patents were rediscovered, and his ideas have influenced generations of scientists, engineers, and inventors. Tesla's rivalry with Edison and his contributions to the development of alternating current remain central to the history of electricity. Today, Tesla is widely recognized as one of the most important figures in the development of modern electrical engineering. Nikola Tesla's legacy extends far beyond his personal struggles and eccentricities. His work has had an immense impact on the modern world, and his influence continues to shape the way we live and interact with technology. From his revolutionary discoveries to his visionary ideas, Tesla's contributions have laid the groundwork for numerous scientific and technological advancements. Tesla's work and innovations. Tesla's most notable contributions are in the fields of electricity and electromagnetism, and his groundbreaking work is still felt today. Some of his key innovations include alternating current, AC, system, perhaps Tesla's most significant contribution. His development of the AC electrical system fundamentally changed how electricity is generated, transmitted, and distributed. Before Tesla, Thomas Edison promoted the direct current, DC, system, but Tesla's AC was much more efficient for long-distance power transmission. His invention of the polyphase AC motor and transformer made it possible to distribute electricity over vast distances, revolutionizing the world's energy infrastructure. Tesla coil. The Tesla coil is one of Tesla's most famous inventions. It is a high-voltage, high-frequency transformer that made wireless transmission of electricity possible. The Tesla coil is still used today in radio technology, medical devices, and in research to generate high-frequency currents. It's also a popular component in scientific demonstrations and shows. Wireless power transmission. Tesla envisioned a world where power could be transmitted wirelessly, eliminating the need for physical wires and creating a more efficient and far-reaching electrical grid. His experiments with wireless power were demonstrated at his laboratory in Colorado Springs, where he created artificial lightning. He took this idea further with his ambitious project at Wardenclyffe Tower, where he attempted to create a global wireless communication and power transmission network. Though his work at Wardenclyffe was never completed, his ideas have inspired modern wireless technologies such as Wi-Fi and radio. Radio and wireless communication. Tesla's experiments with radio waves predate the widely recognized work of Guglielmo Marconi. Tesla demonstrated that wireless communication could transmit signals over long distances, and he filed patents for wireless communication systems. Tesla's early work on radio was fundamental to the development of modern wireless communication technologies, including radio, television, and later, mobile phones and the Internet. Induction motor and transformers. Tesla's development of the alternating current, AC, induction motor allowed for more efficient industrial machines and electric motors, which have become integral to industries around the world. His work on transformers further enabled the distribution of AC electricity, powering cities, factories, and homes. X-rays. Tesla also made significant contributions to the development of X-ray technology. While working with cathode rays, Tesla discovered the potential of X-rays before they were widely recognized. He even created some of the earliest X-ray images, but like many of his other inventions, this work went largely uncredited during his lifetime. Friends and allies. Tesla's life was full of fascinating relationships with various prominent figures, some of whom were friends, while others were rivals. Thomas Edison. Rivalry. Tesla's relationship with Thomas Edison was one of intense rivalry. Tesla initially worked for Edison and made valuable contributions to his DC technology. However, their professional relationship quickly soured due to differing views on electrical systems. Edison supported DC, while Tesla championed AC, leading to the War of Currents. Edison's aggressive tactics, including attempting to demonize AC by associating it with electrocutions, only fueled Tesla's determination to prove AC's superiority. Despite this rivalry, Tesla never spoke ill of Edison personally, but their professional conflict defined much of his early career. George Westinghouse, ally. One of Tesla's most significant allies was industrialist George Westinghouse. Westinghouse saw the potential of Tesla's AC system and funded its development, eventually helping to bring it to the world. The partnership between Tesla and Westinghouse led to the successful implementation of AC in the 1893 Chicago World's Fair and the construction of the first major AC power plant at Niagara Falls. This victory over Edison and DC marked a major turning point in the history of electricity. J.P. Morgan, investor. Tesla's relationship with J.P. Morgan, one of the wealthiest and most influential businessmen of the time, was both a blessing and a curse. Morgan funded Tesla's ambitious Wardenclyffe Tower project, which Tesla believed could provide wireless power to the world. However, when Morgan became skeptical of Tesla's ideas and the project's financial viability, he withdrew his support, leaving Tesla's grand vision unfulfilled. Tesla's financial struggles were exacerbated by the lack of support from investors like Morgan, who ultimately pulled the plug on many of his endeavors. Mark Twain. Friend. Tesla had a friendship with the famous American writer Mark Twain, and the two often spent time together. Twain, fascinated by Tesla's ideas, even took part in some of Tesla's demonstrations. Twain is known to have been one of the earliest people to use Tesla's inventions, particularly his electric light. Their friendship was a source of inspiration for Tesla during difficult times. Enemies and opposition. Tesla's career was marked not only by alliances but also by opposition from many in the scientific community and business world. Edison and the War of Currents. As mentioned, Edison was one of Tesla's primary adversaries. Edison's aggressive promotion of direct current, DC, systems led to the infamous War of Currents. Edison attacked Tesla's alternating current, AC system by claiming it was dangerous and would lead to death by electrocution. Edison's campaign of fear was meant to secure the dominance of DC. Tesla, however, remained steadfast, eventually prevailing when his AC system was adopted for the first major electrical plants, including the one at Niagara Falls. The skepticism of the scientific community, Tesla's ideas were often met with skepticism and ridicule by his contemporaries. Many of his groundbreaking theories, such as wireless power transmission, were seen as overly ambitious or impractical. His eccentric behavior and inability to commercialize many of his inventions also led to doubts about his credibility. This skepticism would plague Tesla throughout his career, contributing to his financial difficulties and personal struggles. Where is Tesla's work now? Nikola Tesla's work is not only still relevant today but has evolved to shape much of the modern world. Here's how his innovations continue to influence society. Electricity and power generation. Tesla's AC system is still the foundation of the electrical grid we use today. The technology he pioneered makes it possible to generate and distribute electrical power to millions of people around the world. His work on the induction motor remains integral to the operation of countless devices, from industrial machines to household appliances. Wireless communication. Tesla's vision for wireless communication has come to fruition in the form of radio, television, and modern wireless internet. His experiments with radio waves and remote-controlled devices laid the groundwork for modern telecommunications. Tesla's principles of wireless transmission also inspired the development of mobile phones, Wi-Fi, and satellite communication systems. Renewable energy. Tesla was an early advocate for renewable energy, particularly solar power. His ideas for harnessing natural energy sources resonate today as the world seeks to reduce reliance on fossil fuels. Tesla's concepts of wireless power transmission may also be revisited in the future, with researchers looking into ways to transmit energy wirelessly for both commercial and residential use. Space and exploration. Tesla's work with wireless power and radio waves has inspired research in space technology. His theories on wireless energy transmission have found applications in the field of space exploration, where power needs to be transmitted across vast distances without the use of traditional wires. How Tesla's work can shape a better world. Sustainable energy solutions. Tesla's innovations, such as his work with renewable energy and wireless transmission, could play a significant role in shaping a more sustainable future. His early ideas about harnessing natural resources could inspire modern solutions to the world's energy crisis. Global connectivity. Tesla's vision of a world interconnected by wireless communication was ahead of its time. Today, we are moving towards a fully interconnected world through the Internet, and Tesla's ideas laid the foundation for the wireless communication systems that power our digital age. Technological innovation. Tesla's approach to innovation, focused on pushing the boundaries of what was possible, continues to inspire new generations of inventors and engineers. His ability to think beyond the conventional has led to breakthroughs in technology that have transformed society. Improving quality of life. Tesla's inventions have had a direct impact on improving the quality of life for people around the world. His work in electric power, wireless communication, and automation has revolutionized industries and homes alike, providing essential technologies that power everything from our homes to our smartphones. Conclusion. Nikola Tesla's genius transcends his lifetime. While he faced significant challenges, including opposition from rivals and a lack of recognition during his life, his contributions to science and technology have shaped the modern world in profound ways. From revolutionizing electricity to pioneering wireless communication, Tesla's legacy continues to influence our lives today. As we move forward, his vision of a world powered by renewable energy and connected by wireless technology remains as relevant as ever.